Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Yo, word to your mother. Okay, no, I'm playing. Okay, so what I want to talk about in this video, and keep in mind, I've done a couple videos in the car. That's why I look the same. Which is, hey, I love my car because I get free time in here and everything. But and as I'm out exploring the world like I love to do, I have my laptop handy so I can be able to talk to you like this. What do I like to see? Say. Okay, this video is about intuition. How I had a subscriber ask me how to do a video on how to better access your intuition and understand it and how it's communicating. Okay, how should I start? Um, the thing about intuition is that everybody has it. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody does utilize it at some point in time in their life. Lots of times. You just choose to not listen to it most of the time. Um Sometimes, or a large amount of times, your intuition can be accessed through your sacral chakra, and it's like a gut feeling that you get. This is the thing. After you get that gut feeling, you're like, okay, well then what is it? Because like a lot of people could probably testify to the fact that they get these gut feelings, and I guess you're like, okay, well then how do I know what to say and do? Well, first of all, when you get the gut feeling, the best thing to do is say stop and be like, why am I getting this gut feeling about this? Like, what is it that you are about to do? What was about to be your next move? What is your gut feeling after you do that and say, okay, well, I was about to go over here to what were you about to go over to what's his face names or whatever to do or be involved in or whatever? And if it wasn't something that's so good, then you might want to say, listen to, like, sit still and be like, what is it? What is it? And you will get information that comes up to you, and just don't dismiss it as just simply your thoughts. Usually the first stuff that comes up to you is what you need to pick up on and have communicate with you, because then you're going to know the moves to make. Like, okay, you know what, you're right, they are going to be involving themselves in this and that, and you know what, I don't think that's going to be very beneficial for me to go over there and get involved in that. Okay, or it could be something like, okay, well, what am I about to do? Or like assessing your surroundings is a good thing, because it could be asking you to your gut. A lot of times your gut feeling when you first start in dealing in your intuition is going to advise you about stuff that you shouldn't do, that's not beneficial to you, and that could come from your higher self that's telling you, like, I'm trying to protect you. When you get more deeper into it, you start, and you don't have to be so deep to help other people with your intuition or with what you feel in your gut, because your gut could be like, okay, look, can help this person out or help that person out, and then you're trying to be like, I ain't helping them because I ain't got enough money, I ain't doing right there. You're overstepping your intuition with your own mind and ego. Okay, so it's best to be able to be clear with yourself and to understand yourself, so that you can know. And how you understand yourself, by learning yourself, so that you can know what it is that's talking to you. Is it your intuition trying to open itself up to you, or is it you in your own mind getting in your own head? Because if it's you getting in your own mind, your own head, you will easily overrule your intuition. Okay. For me, I found out my intuition would come when I would get a gut feeling. I'd be advised against doing something, and I do it anyways, and I end up getting in trouble, or it didn't go the way I thought or planned. And I started deciding to listen to my intuition, because I'm like, okay, well, let me listen to my intuition. I've completely opened myself up to all my skills and my gifts or whatever. Like I definitely get messages or whatever. Sometimes I get the visions because of the messages that I have. I'm able to put the vision with it. My dreams has been getting better, because sometimes a lot of people get psychic information or whatever, or guided information through dreams, and you just have to know what dreams mean, or how they stand for you. And if you're a person that is new to dreams, or are new to dreams or whatever, you may need to get a dream interpreter to help you until you start learning what each thing is, or what the meanings of certain stuff is on your own. um Me, I would not do so good with dreams a lot of times. Like I would dream and then I'd be in such a deep sleep, I'll forget it. The best way to help you through that is if you're dreaming things and or whatever, and you know you may not remember it, it's good to really, as you wake, if you wake up out of the dream, write down what happened. Because I'm telling you, that next morning you'll be like, I remember bits and pieces, if that, but I don't remember what the whole thing is about, you know, especially if it's something to where you're in a dream and you're getting awakened out of that dream and you're waking up. Maybe you need to really see where it is that you're at, you know, or write it down so you can know. And another thing, a lot of times your dream, what happens in dream state is stuff that's carried out. And this is why I'm not necessarily real big on dreams. I am finding that, you know, Neptunian energy is really causing people to be big dreamers now, but it's really bringing in some good stuff for people to dream about and bring into existence. Okay, but the reason why is because a lot of times when you're in awake state of being and you're participating in the matrix or whatever, whatever it is that you're fearing is going to happen or that's subconsciously going on with you and you have not brought it out to the open to be addressed or healed or whatever, put to rest in dream state, it plays out. Yeah. So just remember that. And you could be thinking of or dreaming of being swallowed or bitten by a vampire or whatever, and it's because you're afraid of your own self or something crazy, you know, who you are, your dark side or something, you know. And it's I'm just saying that's an example. Like I don't really know much about dreams. I am able though, you know, to operate off of my gut feeling, but now I've developed it through practice. I operate off of um messages given to me. Now I could be in the middle of talking to you because like I do want to do like counseling, just regular counseling and stuff like that. I'm good at it. But in the middle of me talking to people, I get stuff coming in and I'm like, oh shit. Like I can't say that. Especially if they didn't ask me for my advice really. Like if they're just talking to me, because I found like a lot of people may find it offensive, you know, but hey, if you click on my channel and you come to my channel, I'm liable to say anything. But I'm talking like if you're in front of me or we're talking on the phone or whatever the case may be, and you haven't really specifically asked me for something, and it depends because I consider a paid client asking me for something. But like people on my daily, I'm like, look, if I start talking and it's getting personal, I get messages all the time and I'm like, oh, I can't say that, you know, like I ain't gonna say that, you know, because I'm like, I don't feel like they're ready for it or whatever the case may be. But I get straight messages and then like I'll zone out and sometimes I have like visions and I can see it just as clear as day, you know, and it's like I tune into another world or something. I've actually been so shocked, even though I know about it. Oh my gosh, you guys should see this dog sliding. This is hilarious. I'm sorry. But anyways, um I forgot what I was saying. I saw the dog sliding. But I hate that. Okay, but um so usually, okay, yeah. I get the vision and stuff like off top. It starts putting together like pieces of a puzzle or something, you know. And then I'm like, oh, okay, that's what that is. Don't get me wrong. I'm only human. Sometimes I deal in my mental space and I tune out anything else. I deal in my mental space. And when I do that, like my mental ego space, I like doing that sometimes because I like feeling human, you know, because I don't like feeling like every time somebody comes and they want to be involved with me or they're talking to me, it's because I'm supposed to help them or something. I don't like that feeling. You know, I like being able to participate and communicate with friends and loved ones and all that. And I like that because I'm not perfect and I still need to learn and grow as well. So I can, if there's, and since the messages are guided by something higher, I feel I can tune it out, you know, and I can be human especially when it's time for me to learn. And it's not that you're not human. It's just that you're able to tap into something else, you know. So a lot of that has to be developed, but some people just have certain gifts, like certain discernments with certain things, and they use different gifts or whatever. And depend on what you came to earth for, you know. I don't knock people's gifts and all that, and just some people are less afraid of accessing their psychic abilities, and some people feel like, okay, I don't believe in that, you know. It just depends. But I will say that um a lot of times you start off as these gut feelings, because, and it's not just number, like I say this all the time, like, trust me, your it depends on who you are, how you get in touch with yourself, even food that you intake, because food has, when, especially when you're eating like animals or whatever, and like the stuff that they feed it, and its DNA has been manipulated and all that, you know, just you put it into your body and it's missing with your own DNA, and it's mixing with your abilities to connect, like to where you won't be alert as much. But you know, live food that you intake that grows on trees or out of the ground, all that was put here nature wise, it has knowledge, strands of knowledge, and that intertwines with your DNA, and it comes out and you get downloaded. And I'm not even, and a lot of times there's people that you could get downloads through food or whatever, and you can also get downloads by in sleep state, and you wake up and you're like, damn, like, how did I know that? You know, that's another thing that happens to me. And I'll get up, and then, you know, and then I'll have this, and then something is telling me like, yeah, you need to, yeah, this is what's going on, like, get on, you know, you need to like tell the people or whatever. Or and it's not just me. I found like other people, and that it's a lot of other people that's up on certain information and stuff too, you know, especially like if their guides have given it to them, or however you want to call them, their angels. I don't get too much into words and detailing, you know, like that, because that's what I feel like makes people feel like they're separate, because, oh, you believe this and I believe that, but when it really is the same thing in a sort, like in a way. But yeah, to access your intuition, really try to start by following your gut feeling. Okay? Because it's that feeling. Sometimes you can feel nauseous, like you're about to throw up, or you're like, what the heck? Why do I feel like this? And it will, you know, when you get quiet and you're able to listen to your body and you listen to yourself, you'll know why you're feeling it. So start off with that. I'll do other videos of like heightened psychic abilities and all that, you know, because you got to know. You have to know, like, okay, is this my mind talking to me, or is this something else? You know, you have to know, and you get to learn yourself. The only way, and people don't underestimate this getting to know yourself thing. They think it's funny, you know, but no, the only way that you can do it, the people that know themselves, or are very familiar with themselves, know, like, I'm not just reading cards and giving you my opinion. Like, something is coming in and you don't even really need the cards necessarily, you know. It's just, it depends, because the cards are nothing but a guidance tool. So hey, if that's something you feel like you need to use it by all means necessary. I'm not trying to say not to, but just keep in mind of like what I'm saying about it. And all sorts of things that gives you gets your attention, and you're like, oh, okay, I get what that means. Numbers. And then another thing I found out about the numbers, don't get too caught up in that either. That's another video. From what I have seen take place and how I understand it to work, don't just necessarily get caught up in the numbers, because you, after a while, it, like I said, it especially like you see numbers on clocks and different things or whatever. Yes, it's to get your attention, but just to make sure that you're not trying to apply it to something else. Well, the reason why I'm saying this is because of that. You know, I also notice that people that awaken, they look at time, they read time a different way. They look at time as a communication method. But as you go higher and higher, the numbers don't really phase you no more, because you start to be like, okay, yeah, I seen that number. Okay, yeah, I know. You know what I mean? So it just depends. It depends. But that's all I'm gonna do for now. And thanks for watching. Till next time.